let me be very, very clear about where I'm coming from. I'm a bit torn in terms of his response.
Curiosity, bro. He said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class,
Calvin ain't getting paid.
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one nigga looking good and the rest of the crew.
Stephen A. Smith openly criticized Leonard Ellerbe for supporting Floyd Mayweather Jr. Ellerbe claimed Floyd focuses on building fighters rather than just chasing money. Smith challenged why there is silence around Floyd's alleged scams and exhibition controversies, suggesting Ellerbe is more focused on protecting Mayweather's image instead of speaking honestly.
But when someone says you're fake or something, you know, again, you can say you don't take it personally, but you're a proud man.
Again, that my mother and father always told me, when people call you names and people talk about you, that's because they're admiring what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather Promotions is promoting this card, not about billions. Tell you everything you need to know.
Leonard, you put it on a great card this week, in all due respect. Now, we did have Adrian say some things that were a little unsettling. I'm sure maybe you're a little disappointed, but...
No, not at all. Not at all. That's just him being him. And again, I think to this day, he's a tremendous fighter, super talented fighter, who's had a successful career, and I'm sure that he'll continue to go on. And
when asked about Floyd Mayweather's reported Dubai scam, Leonard Ellerbe avoided giving a clear answer. His silence raised questions as critics believed he intentionally stayed quiet to defend Floyd's reputation. This lack of response only increased doubts, pointing toward possible deeper issues in Mayweather's financial actions and public image.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro. He said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Leonard Ellerbe, who has long been close to Floyd Mayweather Jr. and serves as CEO of Mayweather Promotions, witnessed Floyd's growth in business firsthand. He played a key role in handling Floyd's promotional strategies and financial choices during the height of his career.
Floyd that basically gave him $1 million, came out to Vegas, and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you're saying doesn't sound far-fetched. And I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like the champ may be hurt just because like you a human being, you can whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where, you know, they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship, and he's not saying, hey man, it ain't fuck you, champ.
Recently, however, Leonard seems to have stepped back and is no longer actively managing Floyd's brand. In a notable comment, he said contracts do not define relationships, hinting that while official ties may be ending, personal respect could still exist. His exit has led to speculation about possible disagreements or concerns over Floyd's recent controversial financial decisions.
Like some confusion, is Tank a Mayweather Promotions fighter still? Is he not? What is his his involvement with Mayweather Promotions, or is it just all still PBC, Al Heyman?
Yeah, Tank is not signed to Mayweather Promotions.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's not signed to Mayweather Promotions. His contract ran out,
yeah,
and that's fine.
Still
but as I always say, contracts don't define relationships.
Yeah.
Even with ongoing legal issues, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to show off his wealth as he approaches 50. Critics believe his constant display of luxury is worsening his financial situation. Many feel that this habit of showing riches could eventually lead to serious consequences, with some predicting it may push him toward bankruptcy.
Caught Floyd capping about buying some apartment buildings in New York. I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, remember he said he had bought his grandson some property, I think in Manhattan as well too. So honestly, I didn't really, think a lot of this was a big deal. I mean, it kind of, think it's a red flag when you 50 years old to feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people, try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is famous for big spending, but his recent real estate deals have revealed limits in his business sense. He claimed ownership of properties worth $42 million, presenting them as proof of massive wealth. However, reports from Business Insider showed a different reality, stating he is not the sole owner and in some cases not officially listed at all. These investments have not produced expected profits, exposing weaknesses in his strategy. Instead of success, this move has become an example of poor planning and overstated claims.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
Floyd's reputation is shaped not only by luxury cars and titles, but also by repeated controversies. From unpaid taxes to lawsuits over failed ventures, his name often appears in financial disputes. One of the most shocking claims involved an incident in Dubai, where he was reportedly held for not paying for expensive jewelry. These repeated situations raise serious questions about his money management and decision-making.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra cards.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does it.
Stephen A. Smith has closely observed Mayweather's lifestyle, including private jets, luxury homes, and constant displays of wealth. While he once respected Floyd's drive, he later questioned if it could last. In an interview, he asked Floyd what matters more, legacy or money, and Floyd answered money. That response revealed his mindset. Smith later suggested that this focus on wealth may have played a role in his current financial and legal problems.
Definition to toy. Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3
and you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Oscar de la Hoya, a longtime rival, has openly criticized Floyd's decisions. He mocked Mayweather's continued involvement in exhibition fights, describing them as desperate moves to stay relevant and earn money. According to him, these events are not about passion for boxing but about income. Many in boxing believe Floyd's legacy is now at risk due to these actions.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
One of the most damaging moments in Mayweather's financial history was his involvement in promoting a cryptocurrency scheme. He promoted the coin as a strong investment, encouraging fans to join him. However, it later became clear that Floyd himself never invested in it. When the value dropped, many supporters lost money, feeling misled by someone they trusted.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Floyd has responded to criticism by saying people dislike him because of his wealth. However, many believe the criticism is not about jealousy, but about his actions. The concerns come from alleged scams, manipulative behavior, and lack of responsibility. When someone with influence repeatedly misleads others, backlash becomes unavoidable.
Takedowns, submissions, kicks, all that jazz. But he's choosing to fight Floyd in a boxing fight just for money, just like Conor McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him. And he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. Which is,
I guess he's earned that right.
Hey, man, he's a genius. He really is a genius. He's a genius in figuring out a way to keep making money. And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much. He's like, look at my $1 million watch. Look at my jet. Look at my house. Look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed. Like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes. But when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him. People hate him.
He creates envy.
Yes. Yeah. He creates envy and you want him to lose, but he's not gonna.
Joe Rogan has also shared his view on Mayweather's behavior. He said Floyd stands out because of how openly he shows his wealth, almost like a performance. According to Rogan, other athletes may enjoy similar lifestyles, but they do not display it as aggressively.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his...
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas. He'd be partying. It looked like he's partying. He's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. And the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
Bill Haney has strongly criticized Floyd's shift from a legendary fighter to a brand focused mainly on money. He believes Mayweather no longer prioritizes the sport or fans and instead focuses on earnings, even if it affects real competition. This change reflects a mindset driven more by profit than legacy.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin with gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Haney also pointed out that Mayweather's involvement in exhibition fights shows how far he has moved away from true boxing. These matches lack real challenge and are designed mainly to generate money rather than entertain fans. According to Haney, this weakens the sport, turning it into entertainment without real competitive value.
When your A game is gone, what adjustments are you going to make? Yeah. And Floyd would always say is that on that given night, he's going to make that right adjustment. Yeah. He's going to box the brawler or brawl the boxer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
Outside the ring, Haney questioned how Mayweather manages his promotion company. He raised concerns about why people close to the team like Calvin Ford appear to struggle financially if the business is so successful. Haney believes Floyd should ensure fair earnings for everyone to maintain respect and avoid conflict within his circle.